guys, I am Pixel Dan, and today we are going to be checking out the brand new Stranger Things Lego set. That is right, my friends. You've probably seen this floating around on social media. It's a pretty incredible looking set. This is the Upside Down, a brand new set inspired by the Netflix series Stranger Things from the folks over at Lego. This particular set contains 2,287 pieces, allowing you to build this amazing set that both shows you the normal world and the Upside Down in one set. Plus, we've got a ton of minifigures included. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I got to start things off by giving a very special thanks to the folks over at Lego who did provide this particular set for the sake of this video. So full disclosure, product from Lego. And I wanted to start here sitting next to the box because I wanted you guys to see just how big this box is. I was actually pretty impressed with how large the overall package was. It's a massive, massive box. And you flip that around to the backside there, we get a look at all of the cool stuff inside the house. Lots of great features. Plus, we've got a cool little display stand for all of our minifigures featuring the mini characters from the show. Should be a lot of fun. I'll get it all built, and then we are going to take a closer look on camera at the set. And this right here is our completed Stranger Things playset from Lego. How cool is this? So you can see we've got a lot of minifigures. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at with this set. But before we get to that, I do want to show you guys the books. There's actually two books that will help you assemble this, the instruction booklets here. But what I thought was really cool about these books is they're more than just the instructions. It actually does have a little bit of the story of the Stranger Things TV series, along with some pictures, kind of explains who all the characters are. So a lot of love really did go into this set. I think that is really, really cool stuff. All right, so this is pretty great. You can see it's got a very, very unique design, which we're gonna dive more into here. If I bring the tape measure in here, you can see that overall, from the bottom to the top, this set stands right at 13 inches tall. And let's go ahead and start down here with the minifigures. So you can see we've got a cool little assortment of minis that comes with this particular set. Included in this, we've got Hopper, we've got Will over here, we've got Mike, we've got Dustin, we've got Lucas, we've got Eleven, we've got Joyce. Will's actually hiding out over here. And then we've got a Demogorgon. How cool is that? So really, really fun looking minis. I love this Lego minifigure of the Demogorgon. Very cool stuff. You can see he just has like the little claws that he's holding into his hand there. There's like this really, really creepy face underneath, which is supposed to be like with it closed, like his kind of like flower head closed and then opened up. Very cool stuff. Will, of course, perfectly fitting for the character, does have so that you can switch the heads around. So he's got kind of more of just like a, I don't know, like a confused or worried look. And then he's got like the full on scared look. Very cool stuff there. You'll notice that we did also build this cool little figure display. It's worth noting that the display only holds about 4 figures there, so it's not going to hold all your minis. You'll have to decide which ones you want to actually display on there. It's got the Stranger Things title over here, and we've got Hopper, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas. Really cool stuff there. I just love the details. It's always amazing to me how they can capture the characteristics of real people in Lego form. It's amazing. And of course we've got Joyce there. We've got Will's mom, which is really cool stuff. And you can see she's holding a little flashlight accessory here. And that's what's really cool about this is this does come with several little accessories. So you actually will get a couple of the little flashlights. You get a slingshot accessory, you get a couple walkie-talkies, which makes total sense for the characters. We even have the little compass. So really cool little accessories there. And then of course, we've got Eleven, who has the coolest accessory since she comes with the little Eggo waffle, which is really fun. It kind of looks like a little pie that she's holding, but It's definitely supposed to be a waffle that she's holding on to. You'll notice that this is definitely more based on season 1. This is her season 1 look, as it is with everybody. Of course, with the house and everything there too. You could pull the blonde wig off if you want to have your more bald-headed 11 figure if you want to. She does not have 2 different faces. I actually kind of feel like they missed out a little bit by not giving us one with a little bloody nose. But I don't know, maybe Lego didn't want to do blood. So that's my only guess there. So really great little minifigures, but now why don't we go ahead and move them out of the way so we can focus a little more on the playset itself, because this is such a unique playset because it totally captures the whole idea of the upside down. You'll notice when you build this, you're basically duplicating what you're building on the top and the bottom. The bottom is mirrored, and it's got this much darker motif, and this is really, really cool stuff. So you also build Hopper's police truck there. So you've got his truck, which is very cool, and you'll notice that I actually clipped it on there. This is really cool for our feature that I'm going to show you in just a bit, but there's some really great details on here. I'll bring this a little closer just so you can get a look at the front of the house. The cool thing is the entire interior has been built as well, so we'll flip that around in just a bit. But look, you can see like the newspapers covering the windows. But you got great details on the outside, like you got the little porch swing over here. You got like a little chair. There's like a little pot for a plant. Just some cool stuff there. I love it. You got the 2 trees on either side. So this is where things get really, really fun with this playset. Let me go ahead and clip Hopper's police truck back up here. Just kind of let me get it attached. Okay, are you ready for the fun? Watch what we can do here. Get a good grip on there because you don't want to break any of the pieces apart. I do notice that the roof kind of doesn't attach super good. So here, let me go ahead and flip this around. It's kind of hard to do that around a camera, but look at that. The entire playset can then be flipped upside down so that you can get a closer look at the upside down. How amazing is that? And of course they designed it so that Hopper's truck stays attached so it can be upside down there. But you can see that the outside of the house is pretty much the same, but it's mirrored. You see the stickers there with the street numbers. And then of course you got all the weird kind of foliage that's always growing in the upside down just all over the house. You got like vines wrapped around the posts on the outside. You can see kind of like the weird bluish and brown and black like leaves kind of all over the place. They're all over the roof. You know, weird vines and stuff hanging out of the trees. It's just such a fun design. I think it's such a cool element that they built this so that you can actually flip the playset upside down like that and display it both ways. The trees act as pillars that hold the entire playset up, and it's incredibly sturdy. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and flip this back because I want to look at the inside of the house with you guys. Okay, so if we rotate this around to the inside, we'll get to see a lot more of the fun little details going on in here. So you can see now you've built out all these great scenes within the house. So over here, for example, we've got ourselves a little bedroom, and you can see that there are some really cool designs on the wall here, like some posters of some stuff hanging up. You got a couple dragons there, some sort of little monster guy. Then, you know, you got Will's bed. There's a stereo. I love the Jaws poster that just says shark. That's hilarious. That's good stuff. And then when you come over here to the living room area, here's the phone on the wall. We saw Joyce talking on that phone a whole bunch. You do have cool things like, and let me pull this out if I can. You got like the little newspaper right there, or the missing flyer. See, there you go. Will Byers, age 12. Pretty cool. Have you seen me? So that's good stuff. That's just sitting right there on the table. Of course, you've got the infamous A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the alphabet painted on the wall with the Christmas lights. I also love that we've got like these extra Christmas lights hanging here. This, of course, is how Joyce found out she was able to communicate with Will on the other side. And we've even got a little light brick here. So by pressing the button, look at that. It lights up the wall with all the letters. That is really cool. And there's some other fun little things going on in here. Like there's a little wizard's hat up here, like, you know, for D&D action, stuff like that. One of the other little things that's kind of hidden up here is the little drawing here. Look, it's the drawing of the weird, crazy demon thing from the Upside Down. I love it. And another piece that I absolutely love in this set is there's totally a little D&D rule book there. It doesn't actually say Dungeons and Dragons, but come on, we know what that is there, right? With the colors and the way the wording is on the top. That is just a really fun accessory. The accessories with the set are definitely some of the coolest pieces in here. So real neat stuff, right? With the whole inside there so you can set up some cool scenes. But of course, we got to do what we can do with this. We got to do the upside down flip. So let me do that again. Boom. And now we can take a look at the inside of the house as it appears in the upside down. And again, it's the same kind of thing where it's totally duplicated. Like you even get like black and white kind of versions of these other pieces. Like look, there's the little flyer, but it looks like it's got tears in it and it's all gray. How cool is that? Like the D&D rule book is over here and it's exactly the same. Look at that. It's like all grayed out because it's in the upside down, looks like it's torn and everything. I mean, it's just amazing the way they totally mirrored everything in this build so that it's like in the identical spot, just in the reverse on the other side of the playset. I think it's really fun. And again, you got all the crazy stuff like the weird foliage and vines and stuff growing all over the place. Look, the Christmas lights here are actually all like white and there's like bulbs missing and stuff, so it's just all tore up and everything. It's just amazing. The overall build is so much fun here. And then it's all about trying to decide how you want to display these, right? So figuring out where you want to put everybody, like you'll put Hopper over here drinking his coffee next to his car. But of course, the beauty of these being Legos is you can actually do some upside down fun. Like, look at that. We can just stick Will to the bottom here, hanging out in the upside down. And, you know, how about the Demogorgon? He can just hang out there as well. It's real cool stuff. This is just a really fun set. I think the build is really well done. Other than a few areas where I feel like it's a little fragile, like the roof pieces, like when you're flipping it, you definitely want to hold on to the sides with the trees and kind of flip it that way. It holds together fine, but the roof I've noticed tends to kind of fall apart pretty easy. So don't pick it up by the roof. Definitely pick it up by the sides. But otherwise, the build is awesome. Like I said, I think it's totally creative the way that they were able to do both the upside down and the real world there and just totally mirror the elements. All of the accessories are super fun. Like, oh, I didn't even show you guys this little thing. Like, look, here's just like a little wizard guy on a little piece of notepad paper. Real fun stuff. So overall, just a really incredible set. I think this is a lot of fun. And if you are a fan of the Stranger Things series, you are no doubt going to have a lot of fun building this set and displaying it in your room. So I got to give a very special thanks once again to the folks over at LEGO who sent this along, allowing me to put it together and show it off here on camera. This set is available now at your local LEGO store, so happy hunting, my friends. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.